Chris.
And this is Colin from Creator.
And we are back with the winners. This time around, we are doing the kids.
Yes, we're doing the kids.
And this one was tough. I gotta admit, it was really tough to figure out the kids.
We say this every time. It's never easy. Don't envy us. This isn't fun. This is literally pain trying to choose every week.
We don't like talking about like which one should win. We wanna just give everybody prizes, but it's hard to just pick and choose.
Yeah. So everyone, as cliche as it is, everyone's a winner. The entire process is what we like the best, just being able to see everyone's builds. Yeah. But we obviously wanted to be able to do some sort of giveaway. So, you know, if you didn't win, it's not like your build wasn't good. It's because we just had to choose one, and it's so hard. But Chris, who did we choose for this week's kids winner?
This week's winner, we got Shauntai, age 12, Sherwood Park, pop-up store. So this one blew our minds away. The concept alone, I'm gonna start with that.
Yeah.
The concept alone was phenomenal, especially with Dark Ages. You take knights, all these stories that we hear, damsels, exactly, like towers, creatures, bravery, magic,
like
everything. And it all comes from one thing, a book.
Yeah.
So she took that idea and concept and brought it into like just a different play.
Yeah, it's really cool because as Chris mentioned, for all of us, we'd never gone through the Dark Ages, not in that sense, unless you stop building Lego, then you've gone through those Dark Ages. But for us, most of our ideas or most of our imagination has been triggered through a storybook at some point for the Dark Ages. Think about like reading like Lord of the Rings or any sort of like medieval pirates, anything from back then, or even just like history books on potentially what it was like in the Dark Ages and all the movies we've seen. So all of that comes from usually like some sort of literary place. So it's really cool to see the concept of opening a book and inside pops up the story. Now the story on this one was relatively simplistic. It wasn't overly complicated. There is a sleeping beauty, our damsel in distress, who is comatose in a tower, and we have a knight who is coming on a horse to save them, which is really cool. So that story and that just understanding of where the Dark Ages comes from is why we decided. But there are some cool details as well, Chris.
I mean, it's a very simple build, regardless. You have, like, it's a very simplified version of this because you don't really need to go into too much detail because it is a pop-up book. You're trying to represent an entire story with two objects. You have the knight, you have the damsel, and the castle. And that's really all you need. And now, of course, she went beyond and sacrificed some of her own Lego pieces and wrote on them. We don't encourage this, but we thank you guys for doing this because it really does help the story. You got the Sleeping Beauty and of course that classic Once Upon a Time.
Yeah.
And
we would have gotten it if you write Once Upon a Time and then Sleeping Beauty in your title.
Yeah.
Like we would have understood that too. You don't have to write on the Lego bricks, but
we appreciate it.
It makes it feel more like a book, I guess. So that's really cool.
Shauntai, we know that you've been building with us and we're glad that you're here. We're glad that you submitted something and congratulations.
Congratulations on this week's winner. If you guys like this build, please give Shauntai a comment down below. Give a thumbs up to the video as well. If you want to see more videos like this or see the other winners, hit the subscribe button so you guys can get notified when we do other contests or when we release our other champion videos, basically.
That's it for this winner. We're going to move on to the TFOLs next. See you guys there.